dispute is a very, very sensitive topic to discuss about. Harassment, unwanted conduct, discriminatory behaviors, like bully, verbal, psychological bully, sexual harassment, etc. Remember, in mediating harassment disputes, emotions are very high in harassment dispute. Mediating a harassment dispute also involves a lot of pause mode, and long silence because of the emotions are high in this kind of dispute. And harassment disputes can occur anywhere, mostly in the workplace. Dealing with a harassment dispute, it has to be with a trusted mediator whom the party can trust with their issues. Harassment disputes move party from "it's all your fault" to a collaborative process. Because in mediation at this time, we're not trying to judge anybody. We're trying to understand, why did you do this? How can we go about this? Mediation offers parties the opportunity to express themselves. It helps parties to assess their own behavior in understanding each other's perspective. The confidentiality process in mediation also will help parties to speak up in a harassment dispute. We know sometimes harassment disputes involve criminality. Yes, at this time, a resolution might not be really achieved because people want to claim damages. But the most important thing is mediation can be used to address harassment dispute, because sometimes people want to get healed from. They just want an apology, genuine apology. As a mediator, mediating harassment dispute, be ready for a long silence. It's a challenge, one of the challenges in mediating harassment dispute, because parties are emotional, they tend to be quiet. So as a skilled mediator, you have to navigate ways to be able to address that. Another challenge you find in harassment dispute is a post-mediation situation, whereby a company or an organization which has contracted a mediator to mediate between employees or who are in dispute over harassment issues. And sometimes I was participating in a webinar about harassment disputes, and the mediator in question was talking about the challenges. It was like one of the challenges mediator facing harassment dispute as a company that contracted you to handle an issue, calling you back, behind doors to tell you what was discussed. I want to know what really happened after the mediation. So as a mediator, at this moment, you have to make it clear before mediating a dispute like that. You have to make it clear that you are a non-partial, a neutral third party before the mediation commences. And whatever that has been discussed in the mediation room is between you, mediator, and the parties involved. So it's not after mediation, the post-mediation process, an organization is calling you to ask what really happened in the mediation process. Everything is confidential. It's a bad party who is trying to heal from a harassment dispute. So for them to pick up mediation, they've seen the confidentiality in it to use mediation process. A mediator who is handling a harassment dispute must ensure that you report what parties authorize you to say, to report back to organization if it's an organization that engage you. to mediate a harassment dispute. It's a very sensitive dispute, very, very sensitive and high with emotions. So as a mediator handling harassment dispute, you must be back up with mediation principles ringing in your head. Non-partiality, you must be neutral. Confidentiality, you must facilitate the process. You're not deciding anyone. Every mediation is unique. Every mediator have their own aspect. But what makes mediation unique is the principles. You are applying it while you're mediating. You put it in front of you, the back of your mind, if there's anything like that. It's a watchword, a guiding tool to assist you while you mediate. You don't forget the principles. That's why you are a facilitator in the process. You guide the mediation process. For parties to come up in the mediation process to mediate a harassment dispute, to talk to a mediator, means that they are ready to get healed. Because mediation is also about building relationship, people healing from difficult situations. So the confidentiality makes people to open up, while as a mediator you help the process by being neutral, non-partial. Show empathy. So the mediation principle should be a watchword for every mediator. In fact, in all disputes, even in separation, divorce dispute, is very, very sensitive and highly emotional. So you must have emotional intelligence. You must be peaceful within yourself. You must drop whatever dispute you're going through as a mediator also. You must be self-conscious, self-awareness about your own emotions in order to be able to mediate also harassment dispute. So it's very, very sensitive topic. You're not trying to judge at this moment who is right or who is wrong. No. You're trying to amend people. You're trying to facilitate the process. Let people hear from the discussion. Some people want an apology. So as a mediator, let the mediation principles be your watchword while you address harassment dispute.